Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So guys, I have one more I want to cover separate from VeChain, but XDC. I've been getting a lot of requests about XDC, OGs in particular. So guys, it's very simple with XDC. You see it's running the same thing. It's moving over the moving averages. Once this pump runs out, and yeah, that's why I have the 7-1, what is this line? 7-2... Yeah, the 714 roughly, because I thought it could pump up there if it got through those two trading zones. So now we can pretty much tell you it ain't trading between that zone no more. Not trading between that zone. So we're pushing right up in between these two zones. So if it pushes up a little bit farther, possibly. But guys, for XDC, this is in the short term. We come back down to 5.4, then we'll go to 4.6, 3.8, and then it gets much worse. Much worse. Doomsday scenario, guys. And I took some shit for this before. In a doomsday scenario, I would expect to see XDC somewhere around here. That seems improbable. But if we had a doomsday, or not 007. Yeah, 007. I believe it would have to roll over to the next decimal in a doomsday scenario if everything gets liquidated. XDC will survive it, but it won't be at a penny. I believe it'll be under a penny. So that would be the worst case scenario. XDC will survive it. People that don't understand the ISO 20022 will tell you XDC won't survive it. But between the Flare network and being associated with XRP and XLM and within the same with the Ripple network, you have nothing to worry about it. It's already integrated. It's already been adopted into the networks. And it's already confirmed. So XDC will be around in the long term. I guarantee it. Put my reputation on it. With XRP and XLM, this is one of the big three dogs. If you're looking at the Ripple network. There's other networks that you have to be worried about, you know, as far as other coins. But I'd expect nothing less for this to retest, you know, this upper support or resistance, like I said earlier. That's why I have that line up there. Every one of these guys, I had these lines out for a reason. And when I take shit, it's because you guys are only hearing what you want to hear. The Bitcoin line's been there for some time. The DGB line's been here for some time. These are the lines. There was a reason I put them. So I want to make this as transparent as possible. And there's a reason I put the VeChain lines as well. Because you need to look, you know, you need to know. I'm going to reconfirm it one more time. If you see VeChain under that 7773 line, roughly, you know it's coming down to the right shoulder and this is over. So why the fuck would you be in it still? I'm not even sure why I took the gamble. I think it was just so that you guys wouldn't fuck around so much with this gamble. But I showed you 25% of my portfolio was in it. That's how much faith I have in this gamble. Right? If I had a whole bunch of faith, I would have put, you know, all 4,100 of my dollars in there instead of just 1,200 that I had in the... And I only did that because I got to retransfer it anyhow, so I might as well do it like this. I had to take it out of the yuan. I've had it in the yuan, about 1,200 bucks in the yuan for the last couple weeks just to see how the process worked, because I've been putting some of my money instead of the US dollar into the yuan. So I took the yuan and put it in the VeChain, and I wanted to see how the fee was, and it wasn't too bad. $26 for 1,200 bucks from yuan to VeChain. It's not bad. I'll take that. So you figure if I would have put all 4,100, if it was only one, it would have cost me about 50 bucks. Not bad. So I do test cases if this fails. So let's say I lose 100 bucks and my account goes from 4,100 to 4,000. I immediately have to pay myself 3 times what I lost. So it's a harsh penalty that I do. If you guys aren't about that life, you shouldn't be taking gambles like this. So if I lose 100 bucks here, I have to pay myself $300, which means instead of $4,100, I would be back down to $3,700 as punishment. But then I have $300 in cash to do whatever I want. That's what I do when I take gambles. If you guys don't do the same thing, well, you got to be on my level, guys. This is a gamble, and obviously, if I'm willing to gamble here at a time like this when I know we're imminently crashing, but we can still push up, and it's showing us that we have a projection to where it could happen, 50-50, I felt like, what the hell? Minimal stop loss, only lose a few percent, not even 5. It's solid. most people at 778, you wouldn't even be down, what, 1%? Maybe 2.5%. So I like to look at all the variables, and that's just what I'm seeing right here. Like I said, I have the number for you in case it collapses, 773. You're out. But as far as XDC, let me finish off with XDC because that was the point. XDC's got some ways to go down, guys. Once this happens, it's got a ways to go. This is a classic double top, it looks like, in my opinion. Topping reversal as well, but you know, you might get something like this. Maybe break up to the 8 cent for a mid-break. But that's all depending on, guys, if Bitcoin, that's all this, all these are dependent on Bitcoin doing something to the effect of we're sideways and up, getting rejected up there around 36,000 and coming down. That's how you would get these pushes. We're just pre-positioning in case that happens on VeChain. And VeChain's only up, you know, 1.5%, 2% at the most right now. So, you know, we're trying to, and VeChain should never be around the same price as ZIL. VeChain's more adopted and more valuable at this stage of the game than ZIL. It's just the way it is. We can't help that. So when I start to see the number of ZIL ahead of VeChain or within 5 or 10%, the alarm bells are going off saying there must be either a move on VeChain's part coming or ZIL is going to have a major fall. But it looks to me like VeChain might be revving up for just a tiny push out of the box here. That's just what it looks like to me. I feel like we could get one more push up to 8.6 and it would cap my day, and then I'd feel better about these patterns. Right now, these patterns are incomplete on some of these. I still feel like Bitcoin's incomplete until it gets a burst off the top, gets rejected here by forming a head to 35.9. Only another $1,300, guys, or $1,500 on Bitcoin is all I'm looking for. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it would finish off some of these bear flags for me, in my opinion. They're already finished off, but I'm just saying it'll give it that last bit of structure to collapse. So just remember what I'm saying about all these. I think they could go, and that's how, this is how XRP gets in between 68 and 78 and could get up to like 68 or 70 cents. It would come squarely in between these two moving averages, you know, the upper and the lower, and then it would do some kind of sideways and up and fail right there, but it's in between the two moving averages. That's what I can see happening here at the ultimate fail right here. That's why I've been so keen on this area for so long. So T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire at the side bet on XHM and Future Digibyte OG. A lot of people ask me, Tom, why do you come on so much and give these free updates? Because I love you guys. I don't want a single person that has no money, like I didn't 18 months ago, to feel like they can't afford to pay for the information they need to better themselves. So it's my word to you guys that I will always give out this free information. I ask for your support by joining Tom's Army, and then you can get the exclusive Discord on top of that. For joining Tom's Army, you can ask me for the Discord. And guys, there's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, okay? We got XRP news, we got general chat, we got the Wickoff schematics, we got ISO 20022, we got alternative resources that Brandon created. So we got big things going on here. We've got XRP chat that we've been doing. I'm going to incorporate the gematria in there. I've got, in general, you can listen to music, we can talk to each other. It's a great fucking setup. You know, no problem, Jose. So, there's a lot of people in here too, guys, and it's growing every day. Like, there's a lot of chat going on. Like, we can talk, a lot of different faces in here, a lot of your favorites, a lot of OGs, a lot of new people as well that joined Tom's Army. So this is a very, very, very up and running place. There's a lot of different chats we can go through. That one was just created today. You know, the Wickoff schematics, I've got the PDF for you right there. So you can do it all right on my page. We're going to keep updating it as we go. I'll keep adding more sections. I'll have the XLM and DGB sections as we, you know, coming up shortly. So T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. Oh, and if you guys are wondering what I look like, you see T-Speaker 222 right there giving you the salute. That's me as I look currently. So I'm a one handsome son of a bitch. No. But anyhow, guys, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Stay blessed. And remember, pay attention to these levels.